Good morning, students, faculty, and guests. My name is Noah Cohen, and I'm using my time today to speak to you about my two great passions. The first is creative writing, and the second is public speaking. Creative writing cannot be defined. I looked up the phrase in Webster's dictionary and found it was not there. Creative was there, and writing was there, but I don't think that those individual definitions do the phrase justice. The easiest way for me to define it is as being my thoughts thrown on a page, smashed to bits, and then rearranged until I am somewhat satisfied with it, which is not always, if never, not a sure thing. One of the things I like about creative writing is that there are absolutely no right answers, unlike math, where you can just look up all the answers in the back of the textbook. Sorry, Mr. H, wherever you are. As for the other piece, public speaking is difficult to learn and even harder to do. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, public speaking is the #1 fear in America. Number 2 is death. As comedian Jerry Seinfeld once said, that this means to the average person that if you have to go to a funeral, more people would rather be in the casket than giving the eulogy. You can try to learn public speaking from teachers. You might hear rules like always look people in the eye, speak loudly but not too loudly, use natural hand gestures, nothing unnatural that will distract from what you're saying. And of course, the most infamous one, try to imagine your audience in their underwear. I cannot say that I recommend this method. Today, I have the opportunity to share with you my two passions at once. This is a short story I wrote titled Race to Nowhere. I ran. From what? Towards where? Who knows? Something deep inside my soul was pushing me forward, away. I was in a meadow. The bright green grass, freshly wet from the recent rain, was overgrown so much that it touched my knees. The sky was so clear and blue that it took my breath away. Or maybe that was because of the running. My heart felt like it was trying to burst out of my chest. I ran on. I was on a beach. The waves made a soft sound as they gently fell onto the shore. I looked up as I ran and saw seagulls circling, looking for their prey. Was it me? Just as suddenly as the beach started, it stopped. I was running on a freeway. It was dark and the rain pounded against me. The fog made it nearly impossible for me to see more than a few feet in front of me. The only thing I could see was the blinding white light of oncoming cars. I ran on. The honking and yelling of the faceless drivers made my ears ring. Suddenly, the rain, the freeway, and the cars were gone. I was in a desert. The sand stretched for miles around. No other color but tan. I tried to run through the sand, but it kept sucking me in. I panicked and tried to run faster. The sand snaked around my knees. I ran faster. The heat made my skin burn and turn red. I continued to panic until the sand filled my mouth and I was completely submerged. I was drowning. I was on a mountain. It was covered with snow. The freezing cold air took my breath away. I looked down to see that I was wearing skis. I tried to walk up the hill, but I slid forward and down the mountain. Fast, too fast. All the colors of the green trees, the white snow, and the gray sky blurred together in a kaleidoscope of terror. I was out of control. The snow cut my cheeks and froze my lungs. I screamed. I woke up. Only another nightmare, another dream. I steadied my breathing, pulled the covers off my bed, and got into my wheelchair. The running was only just a dream. So why did I choose this piece to share with you on CU? We go through our middle school experience so quickly. When we are living it, it seems to take forever. Our days are full of tests, quizzes, projects, labs, homework assignments, games, performances, waiting in line at the milk and mart, and it can really leave you out of breath. You are thrown out of this endless loop and finally wake up from this dream. Here we are today, and our challenges, in some ways, have only just begun, just like the protagonist in my story. But I look at this not as a challenge, but as an opportunity for something new and exciting and will take my breath away in a brand new way. We know that the future will be full of obstacles, but if we follow our passions, we can rise up to our challenges and overcome them. Thank you.